Hey, what's up, my Vedas? It's your boy Nightwolf here. Welcome back to another video. And in this video, we're going to be reacting to Game of Thrones fans share extremely blunt reactions to the series finale, uploaded by Looper 2 hours ago. You guys are probably going to be seeing this like Thursday.
That is not correct.
But Game of Thrones fans, my thoughts on the series finale, meh. Okay. I mean, it wasn't the worst episode, but it wasn't good, man. Season 8, like, overall, just wasn't good. It just wasn't, for me, like some of the choices they made, I don't understand it. Like, I really don't understand it. And, like, spoiler alert for anyone who, like, hasn't seen the series finale, but Bran being the Night King, okay, logically, it makes a lot of sense. Story-wise, it doesn't. Like, Bran has been doing nothing these past 2 seasons, pretty much. He has been, he has been on the back burner for, like, how long, bruh? Like, he's just been chilling. Like, he hasn't done anything. And just for him to be like, why do you think I've come all the way down here? So, like, bro, you knew you was finna be king. So you let everything happen. You let Dany go Mad King. You let people die from the Night King. Mad King, Mad Queen. But let me stop rambling. I'm gonna save my thoughts, my full opinions for a video that's gonna be possibly coming out this week or next week. But Game of Thrones fans, let's see what they gotta say.
In the Game of Thrones, you win or you die, and a lot of fans apparently saw their hopes for a good ending go down in flames with the series finale.
Yeah.
What did people have to say about the series' controversial conclusion? Here are some of the more searing reactions. Tragic, ironic, and maybe inevitable, Jon Snow ended his arc not sitting on the Iron Throne, but instead as the slayer of both his kin and his queen. Jon's stabbing of Daenerys in the destroyed throne room of the Red Keep is exactly the kind of story turn we've come to expect from Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
But the turns it took to get there felt pretty rushed to a lot of people.
Very, very rushed.
So what happened to her? Well, the quick version.
One poster expressed sympathy for Daenerys as a character writing, a moment of silence for Daenerys Targaryen, a victim to horrible writing and a rushed story. May she rest in peace. Others took the conclusion of her story personally, with more than one poster expressing real frustration. According to one commenter, Daenerys deserves such a better death. After all she's done, good and bad, she's one of the most iconic characters in television history.
She is, yeah.
And that death did not do her justice at all. I'm mad. Even people who liked the finale seem to express some frustration with the speed at which Daenerys' story developed.
Yeah.
Initial Game of Thrones finale thoughts. An excellent finale. I still think Dany's decisions were rushed, but the outcome was satisfying, and there were strong character moments for just about everyone, especially Tyrion.
Well, yeah, the
Some wonder
strong
just
character
where
moments were
Dany's
not
guards were during her
satisfying at all.
final encounter with Jon,
To
who was
me.
able to easily stab the queen during a private moment, at a time when the loyalty of her advisors was actively being questioned.
Yeah.
As one writer put it, why did Tyrion have more guards than Daenerys? Why did they take Jon's weapon away when he saw Tyrion but not Dany? One commenter broke it down as follows. That was terrible, like she'd just wander off to the throne room alone without some Unsullied or Dothraki guarding her. Especially from the likes of Jon Snow, whom she said betrayed her and was the biggest threat to her claim to the throne. Others outright rejected the idea that Daenerys would have gone so mad so fast.
Yeah.
Still feeling the sting of her sudden heel turn in the previous episode, The Bells.
She wouldn't.
Immediately after the finale, the overall impression was that even if her turn to villainy could have worked, the story felt just too sped up. One
It
of the
was
most
way
surprising
too fast.
outcomes of the Game of Thrones finale
King
involved the
Bran.
out-of-nowhere crowning of Bran Stark as King of the Seven. Scratch that, 6 kingdoms. Twitter had a field day with the unexpected turn, and plenty of viewers were gobsmacked by the idea that it was even happening at all.
Yeah.
In the words of one critic, so Bran gets to be king, despite the fact that he just put his name on the group project and didn't do any work. Others found humor in the idea that Bran, with his ability to see the future, has apparently been waiting patiently for everything to be put into place so that he might take the throne. As one commenter said, so for like 6 seasons, Bran been in his room singing, "I just can't wait to be king" to himself. Some posters got nostalgic for the early days of the show and pointed out once again how consequential Jaime Lannister's actions were when he first pushed Bran from a Winterfell window.
Yeah.
In the words of one writer, Jaime's kingslaying level is so high, he tried to kill Bran 8 years in advance.
I mean,
And of
that's
course,
true.
plenty of people had jokes to share about Bran's wheelchair taking
That's
the place
true.
of the Iron Throne. With one poster writing, Dany broke the wheel and ended up with 2 more. As for Isaac Hempstead Wright himself, all the actor had to share on Twitter in the wake of the finale on Twitter was a simple crown emoji and a shrug of the shoulders. One other big development of the finale was the conclusion of Arya Stark's story, with the tomboy royal family member evolving from desperate survivor to trained assassin. And
I think
finally, to
Arya's story
explore
wrapped
the
up the
worlds beyond
best.
Westeros.
I think
Was it a
Arya's story
satisfying
was the
end?
one that wrapped up
One
the best.
writer
And
asked,
Sansa.
so
Those
who
two.
at Arya invents colonialism in their end of show pool? Others saw sequel story potential, with one poster
Hopefully.
writing, I'd watch an Arya Goes West spinoff, just saying.
Hell yeah.
Others couldn't help but see dramatic similarities between the ending
Hell
of Game
yeah.
of Thrones and the ending of The Lord of the Rings. As one observer
Yeah.
noted, remember when they told us how different hashtag Game of Thrones was from Lord of the Rings and how it subverted everything ever? Arya goes into the West. Sam writes there and back again. Cool. During Game of Thrones'
Exactly,
final
like,
episodes,
come on
much has been made of the idea of character assassination. Jaime
Oh,
seemingly throwing
Ghost.
away years of growth to be bad with his sister one last time, Daenerys throwing away years of stately ambition and just going full rampage mode on King's Landing. It's impossible to deny that plenty has happened to cause many fans, and even the series actors, to wonder what their characters are thinking.
And they put the women and children in a crypt with all the dead people. So,
But no instance of out-of-character behavior so incensed viewers as Jon Snow's cold farewell to his loyal direwolf
That made
Ghost
no
in
sense.
episode 4.
Jon
Fans
should
were
definitely
outraged that
pay.
Jon, who had the idea for the Stark children to adopt the direwolves in the first place, would so callously send his dog away after years of sacrifice and fighting along his side. The poor boy lost an ear for the one-time king in the North, and he didn't even pet him goodbye. What a royal jerk.
To the traitor and bastard Jon Snow.
But all of this was forgiven when the finale had Know-Nothing Jon Snow finally smile, kneel down, and just give a good pet to his loyal dog. Responding to the backlash, series director David Nutter initially said the two hadn't interacted during their goodbye thanks to the difficulty of rendering the CGI direwolf, an excuse which many took as being kind of a stretch. When Jon
was just
ultimately
lazy
did
writing.
embrace the wolf during the
It
finale,
was lazy
one
writing.
poster reacted with relief, writing, Game of Thrones somehow found the money to allow Jon Snow to pet his dog Ghost.
Yeah.
Another writer cheekily
Yeah.
proposed the idea that the scene reeked of a quick fix, saying, they totally shot that Ghost scene on like Wednesday afternoon, didn't they?
Hell yeah.
Others made it seem as though this
Hell
one
yeah,
moment
they were like, hell
single-handedly
no, hold
redeemed
on,
the
hold on, wait a
series,
minute.
despite any perceived late-game flaws. According to one commenter, good boy Ghost finally got the love he deserved. A happy ending for Game of Thrones.
Ghosty,
Plenty
I
of
love
other
Ghost.
commenters just used the occasion to post their favorite animated gifs of dogs and direwolves. The Game
Wait,
of Thrones
where's
finale may be
Nymeria?
contentious, but beloved pets
I don't,
deserving affection
like-
is one thing it seems every viewer can agree on. As Game of Thrones came to a close, some were incensed not only at the final episode, but all the events that led up to it during the final
That's
season as a whole.
sad, bruh.
To these critics, the finale was a capstone on many episodes worth of questionable writing and bad creative decisions. Speaking generally, YouTuber Jacksepticeye wrote, Game of Thrones feels like the showrunners knew where they wanted the characters to end up, but had no idea how to get them there this season. It felt
Jack.
incredibly rushed and ham-fisted. What a waste of amazing lore and world building.
Yes.
Another writer criticized the plot
Exactly.
developments in general with a searing summary, tweeting, so we waited 2 years for the Night King to be stabbed in his crop top and die easier than the Mountain, Cersei to get trampled by rocks, Jon to stab Daenerys only for Bran to become king, and Jon to fly back to Night's Watch when there are no White Walkers? Summing up her own
That
disappointment,
summoned-
author Madeline
that-
Rue
that-
said,
that summarizes
I'd just
season
like to
8.
point out
That's
that the
it.
last spoken
That's
words of
season
Game of
8.
Thrones were, I once brought a jackass and a honeycomb into a brothel. Technically, the last spoken words in Game of Thrones were the Queen in the North, but we get Rue's point. She followed it up with a subsequent tweet saying, I can't believe I have to clarify this, but this is not a good
yeah,
thing.
no.
In the hours since the series ended,
No.
these takes have been accompanied by many, many others, commenting on a finale that seems destined to be a point of contention for years to come. But whether people are outraged, resigned, or genuinely okay with how the series wrapped up, the story is finally over. And now, our watch has ended. Best of luck with that prequel series, HBO. Check out one of our newest videos right here.
HBO,
Plus,
yo.
even more Looper videos about your favorite fantasy series are coming soon. Subscribe to our
Bruh.
YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.
This prequel series better do work, bruh, cause there is a lot of people mad. This prequel series better do miracles, man. Yo, I'm so excited for more Game of Thrones content, but I'm scared. I mean, D&D isn't a part of these like new series coming out, but still, man, I'm scared. I'm terrified, cause Game of Thrones season 1 through like even 6 was amazing. Then 7 and 8, they just threw it out the window, man. But, alright, my betas, Game of Thrones fans share extremely blunt reactions. I mean, those weren't extremely blunt, because if you go on Twitter right now, bro, it's a war zone.
It be like that sometimes.
But, alright, my betas, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below. The link to the original video will be in the description. But I'll see you guys in the next one. It's been your boy Nightwolf. Stay with me, stay with me, stay with me. Peace.